have confirmed that a male prisoner died this morning after falling ill at the Mandeville police station lockup. The identity of the prisoner has not yet been revealed. Head of the Manchester Police, Superintendent LLOYD DARBY, explained that prisoners at the lockup were released from their cells at approximately 5:30 a.m. for their morning routine. The cells were opened for them to have their showers and use the bathroom. Shortly after showering, the inmate reportedly fell ill. The prisoners called out to the police and he was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Superintendent DARBY said the police will now await the result of an autopsy to determine the cause of death. He added that a second prisoner also complained of feeling ill, but following checks was deemed fit. We will bring you more on this story in subsequent newscasts. In other news tonight, the Supreme Court has granted an injunction blocking the police from issuing traffic tickets in excess of fines beyond the rates that applied in 2006. The interim order was issued by Justice Sonia BERTRAM LINTON in the matter brought by MAURICE HOUSEN against the Attorney General and the Commissioner of Police. Now the interim order will remain in place until the trial, which is set for 2023. The case has also reportedly become a class action suit. Justice Linton has permitted Housen to be the representative of other drivers and motor vehicle owners who were issued traffic tickets and paid fines in excess of the measures approved up to 2006. The claimant wants the court to make an order for the government to refund persons who were illegally fined. Speeding tickets, which now carry a maximum fine of $10,000, will have to be rolled back to $2,000, which was the fine in 2006. The interim order is expected to affect the government's projection to raise more than $200 million from traffic tickets and fines this fiscal year. Still tonight, the Ministry of National Security will be rolling out the pilot of its electronic traffic ticketing system in late November. The e-ticketing application is expected to replace the existing manual traffic ticketing system used by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF. Chief Technical Director with responsibility for the Security Risk Reform and Transformation Policy Division in the Ministry of National Security, Delroy Simpson, said that the application will remove the element of human error that occurs with the manual system. Now, he explained that the manual system was not foolproof and that more errors can be introduced by the data entry operators. Where errors are introduced, this will create a problem with Tax Administration Jamaica, TAJ, and similarly the court system. He also noted that the system can reflect that the ticket has not been cleared, as he gave the example of cases where warrants are issued for persons to be arrested, and when they turn up in court, they produce evidence that they have indeed paid the tickets. Mr. Simpson says that the electronic system will be easy to handle. He stated that the new system will result in greater coordination and collaboration for institutions that are involved with the processing of traffic tickets, and pointed out that once the pilot is completed, then an analysis will be done on what changes are to be made. In tonight's COVID-19 update, 8 additional COVID-19 deaths have been recorded in Jamaica and 133 new cases, increasing the total of cases to 89,349 and the total fatalities to 2,257. The deaths are comprised of 5 persons from St. Elizabeth, 2 females from St. James, and a 62-year-old male from Westmoreland. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says the fatalities occurred between September 13 and October 27. Meanwhile, of the new cases, 71 are women and 62 are men, ranging in age from 8 days to 94 years. In tonight's COVID-19 parish breakdown, Kingston and St. Andrew recorded 32 cases. St. Catherine recorded 29 cases. Manchester recorded 17 cases. Clarendon 13 cases. St. Elizabeth 12. St. Thomas 10. St. James recorded 8 cases. Hanover and Westmoreland recorded 3 cases each. St. Anne, Portland and St. Mary recorded 2 cases each. Trelawney is the only parish that did not record a case for the stipulated period. In the meantime, there were 137 additional recoveries, increasing the total of recovered persons now to 58,576, with 27,894 cases being active. Continuing with the news tonight, some students who completed their CXC and strived despite the COVID-19 pandemic were this week awarded with scholarships from the San Myrna Foundation. Here is Colleen May with more on this story.
Students were this week awarded scholarships to assist with their sixth form studies from the San Myrna Foundation in Kingston. These students have excelled in their CSEC and are now pursuing their CAPE studies. Mark White, one of the foundation's directors during the award ceremony this week, said the foundation has been supporting some of these students since 2006 and they have pledged to continue offering their support.
From the inception of the program, the San Myrna Foundation in 2016, we have started with 4 persons. Orville Daly, Leandra Bernard, Bobby Ann Pinnock, Kimani Wilson, which 3 have made us proud today, very proud. I think with what we are faced with today, with the pandemic and everything, we have seen it as a great achievement. And the San Myrna Foundation have wanted to continue in giving you the support in your sixth form education as well. So we are saying that, we are not stopping here at a high school level. We are assisting with a sixth form, with an upper and lower sixth form. And who to tell, we might look at it in the next 2 years to see where we take it from here. All right? It's a great achievement, and we just wanted to keep up the good work and to, continue to do what you're doing.
Founder and director of the foundation, Robert White, in his remarks appealed to corporate Jamaica to join in efforts to assist students in gaining an education.
I would like for corporate Jamaica to join in, and just as though San Myrna would, try to touch some lives, if they could join in and believe in our youths and do some contribution towards the youths and education so that we can help to curb them from a younger age and coming up so that they can protect their records and not getting into trouble, but to help them to stay focused. And today, San Myrna is very proud of you guys, especially, knowing that all of you kids here is from the inner city, and you hear the gun bark, you hear the fight, and you see it all. And to know that you still strive and you pull through it. And here you are today, proud of your work. Here you are today, you accomplish your goals. And I want to thank the parents, because all of this wouldn't have done if the parents wasn't behind you guys. And I'm proud of you. I want to also ask you guys to continue the hard work, continue to do good. And, as my brother say, we will revisit it another year or 2 from now and see what we can do. And anything we can do, we'll let you know.
Recipient and student attending the Jamaica College Sixth Form, Orville Daly, says having aspiration to become a software engineer will be made possible with the financial help from the San Myrna Foundation.
My name is Orville Daly, and I'm 17 years old. I attend Jamaica College, and in the future, I would really want to become a software engineer. My ultimate goal is to work for a large technology company or even start my own as a CEO. And that is only possible because of people like Robert White, Mark White, and the San Marino Foundation. I have taken 10 CXC subjects and passed with 6 distinctions.
Two of the first set of students who are recipients of scholarships from the foundation since 2006, Lenadra Bernard and Bobby Pinnock, expressed a great deal of gratitude for the assistance given by Smyrna Foundation over the years.
My name is Leandra Bernard. I'm 17 years old. I was one of the first recipients of the scholarship in the year 2016. I am now currently attending grade 12 at Immaculate Conception High School. And in the future, I'll be pursuing a career in business. Most likely, I want to be a customs broker. And I did 8 CXC subjects. I got 4 distinctions. And I would like to thank San Marino Foundation for this opportunity and for being on this journey with me throughout my high school life. And I want to say that I greatly appreciate it and thank you again so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobby Pinnock and I am currently 18 years old. I am one of the first scholarship recipients from the year 2016. I attended the Immaculate Conception High School and I am now in 12th grade, lower 6 at the Meadowbrook High School. I did 8 CXC subjects and I got 3 distinctions. I am currently pursuing a career in the performing arts, more so the drama section. And I am also looking to go into digital marketing. I have also auditioned for some films and plays and currently in the filming for one of them, so very happy about that. All of which is only because of the San Marino Foundation, so of course I have to give a big thank you to them. Without them, school life.
Thank you, Killeen, for that report. Continuing with the news tonight, Jamaica is among 5 pioneer countries selected by the Task Force on Access to Climate Finance for support to access finance for climate projects. The other countries that will also benefit from this venture are Bangladesh, Fiji, Rwanda, and Uganda. Minister of Housing, Urban Renewal, Environment, and Climate Change, Pernell Charles Jr. made the announcement on social media yesterday. The minister is a part of the Jamaican delegation led by Prime Minister Andrew Holness attending the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference of the Parties COP26 in Glasgow, Scotland. Charles Jr. said the selection of Jamaica by the task force will facilitate, among other things, the breaking down of those barriers that they have faced in getting that money to work for our people. According to the minister, the climate issues that Jamaica faces, such as issues affecting the Hellshire Beach and other fishing villages, such as flooding and drought, will now be tackled with access to funding now being available. Charles Jr. in the meantime said this was a big achievement for Jamaica arising from its participation in COP26. It is against that background that the minister stressed that the island has to make the best use of the opportunity. As we continue with tonight's news, People's National Party Shadow Minister of Land, Environment and Climate Change, Sophia Fraser-Binns, says the inconsistencies between the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness on the world stage and his actions at home are quite stark and should concern us all. Mrs. Fraser-Binns in a statement said that the Prime Minister cannot participate in COP26 in good faith, demanding international climate action and financing while destroying Jamaica's vital forest reserves, mature mangroves, overturning NEPA's decisions and failing to agree on an acceptable mining buffer zone, among other things. Senator Fraser-Binns stated that, quote, "The government is yet to achieve the delicate balance between economic growth and environmental sustainability, even in the face of unprecedented climate crisis," end quote. We need more than words, she noted, adding that climate justice is needed for mining communities, many of whom are still displaced and without titles, as well as climate action to protect the cockpit country. Senator Fraser Binns further stated that Jamaica requires our Prime Minister to lead with actions, not words, adding that as a small island developing state, our Prime Minister must lead the charge in preserving one of our greatest economic and social assets, our environment, even as we support international demands for the worst polluters to move towards net zero emissions and deliver on the 100 billion yearly funding promised. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mellow TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelly Ann Hill. Do stay safe and pleasant viewing.